If you guys are looking for something to do this summer and you were looking for a more free or unschooling or relaxed approach to learning, then stay here because I'm going to show you inside a few books of the Thinking Trees, which is Funschooling journals. Hey guys, it's Bonnie from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool, and today I want to take you on an inside look on a few of Thinking Trees Funschooling journals. These journals are an awesome addition to your homeschool, especially throughout the summer when a lot of parents want a more laid-back approach to learning. It makes the kids feel a lot better when they're not forced to do a curriculum during the summer, but they're still able to take charge of their own learning and not waste their brain cells playing video games all summer. Especially now that summer camps are probably going to be closed and activities are limited, you might want to consider some Funschooling. So I'm going to show you just 3 of Thinking Trees books that we have. Keep in mind there is a book for every interest and every subject. You guys have to check out the website at, I think it's funschooling.com. I'll post it for sure in the description. But these books are so cute. They're so awesome. I really enjoy them. So the first one I'm going to show you is this one. It's the Thinking Tree Wild Adventure Handbook, a survival guide and science journal. So how we were and will continue to use this is as a nature study, and sometimes we incorporate it into our science unit. So if you were looking at our, I think I posted a picture on Instagram. We were doing the mammals science unit from The Good and the Beautiful, and we used this as a supplement as we were looking up animals in our area. So you have the table of contents, which tells you the different things that are in here. You have wildlife, flora, fauna, 3 essentials: fire, water, and shelter, how to use knots and lashing, orienteering, first aid, and survival bag, and survival scenarios. So this would be also a fun thing to do before or while you take your family on a camping trip. We went out one day and we studied poison ivy. I guess my son didn't finish, my oldest one did in her book. And we went out and we actually found poison ivy, and they were able to draw it, and we looked it up. But he was a little younger and slower with the writing, so he didn't finish that. Then they can color it, because it says color this poisonous plant correctly. And then this just gives them a lot of different prompts of what to look up. So the way you do Thinking Tree books is you're supposed to gather a whole bunch of books from the library and that has your information on it, and then you come back and you get to spend some time on your journals. So here are some edible plants. They can look them up on the internet. When the libraries open up, we can go ahead and go to the libraries. It tells you to color the edible plant correctly, and then so every section has similar things. Something to color, something to draw, something to research. When you have your animals, it helps you how to avoid these animals, how to deal with them, what dangers they present, how to identify them. There's a bunch of different animals here. We have this clipped because we learned about bobcats that are native to us in Florida, and we looked it up and we studied it while we were learning about felines. Then you have hunting, trapping, and fishing. You have tips and different little grid there. So these are really fun to use. You have different scenarios and what your recommended actions are. Okay, so then next thing we have is Travel Dreams Geography, 7 Amazing Continents. So this is World Geography and Social Studies. This is the Creative Research Handbook for Library and Internet-Based Learning. So your kid, once again, will grab a whole bunch of books on the continents and look up on the internet different things. And you'll look up, here's the 7 Amazing Continents and the World Wonder. You look up this World Wonder, name it, what country is it in, list the interesting facts, draw it. And there's a bunch of pages like that. Then you have your Travel Dreams. This one's in Africa. Let's look at the beginning of the continent here. All right, so let's say here we have Africa. So it says color the African animals. List 14 animals from Africa. Draw them. You have your countries in Africa. You gotta write them down. You have to show the countries on the map. Then your travel dreams. Do you want to go there? Why do you want to go there? What is the climate like? A unique fact, and then draw something about the place. And then movie time. I want you to watch a movie, rate it, something that is about Africa, a documentary or a movie. And then draw an illustration from one of your books that you're reading. And then you have reading time. Tells what you're reading, write about it, draw your cover here. Share a story about it. You want to relate the story to what you're learning about, the child's learning about in Africa. And then you have a section of music where they can go and listen to some music. You can go on Alexa and just tell her to play some African music, or go online and write down the instruments, what you like about the songs, and then your favorite things about Africa. So then you have the same things for every country. I'm sorry, for every continent. You also have, in the beginning of each, is your World Wonder Search. I'm going to research all of these, and you just spread it out so that they're doing a little bit every day. And then I have the Do-It-Yourself Homeschooling United States, which is Geography, History, and Social Studies Handbook. Gather all your books together from the library or your resource from the internet. There's lots, and your markers. There's lots of places to color. So see, it tells you that you're going to need library books, a documentary movie about each state, Google Earth, parent-approved research websites such as Wikipedia.com, a U.S. Atlas, a map of the United States, colored pencils or gel pens, and black pens, and number 2 pencils for writing. So it tells you how long the book will last. You can study one state each month to make this book last several years. Okay. You can study one state each month to make this book last for several years, or you could study one state each week and finish the whole course in 1 year. You can use it in order, or you can start with the state of your choice. So what happens is, in every state, it's listed in alphabetical order. You check this box once you visited the state. You find Alabama on this map and color it in. Write the population, the capital, and the model. Write or draw all of these things here, which is current events, the flag, monument, popular foods, a quote, and what to see. Label all these things that I want you to label there. Fill in all these things as you're studying it. Historical events, famous people. Then you get to watch a movie that takes place in Alabama, or read a book. Actually, it's watch a movie and read a book, so you're supposed to do both. Summarize a scene from the book and draw a scene from the movie. Talk about what you want to do there. And then it does that for every state. So what I would like to do, especially if you're going on a trip to a certain state, is have your child study that whole state maybe the week before they go on the state, and then they'll have all this knowledge, and then they have a list of places that they want, where they want to go to and what they want to see. And this is a great idea to do, especially like imagine going on an RV from state to state and filling this out as you go, or like right before you go. That'd be so much fun. I would love to do that. So make sure you check out Thinking Tree Books. These are just 3 out of a whole lot of books that they have. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check the playlist at the end of this video for my other curriculum reviews and homeschool day in the life videos.